Alright, it is August 2nd, 2024. 2024. Alright, dude. Look how long my hair is, dude. Okay, this is something I was thinking about, bro. Okay, so, like, when I was younger, like, my childhood friend had, like, straight hair. I had, like, my hair's more, like, wavy-ish. And, like, I was always jealous of him, how his hair always looked good and mine looked bad. I don't know why. But I'm like, oh shit, it's just because his hair is straight. My hair is, like, you know, see, it's like, I don't know, it's like wavy or whatever. Uh, but, yeah. Uh, we're just atoms, my nigga. We're just atoms. Atoms, bro. We're atoms. That's the fundamental theory of biology is that, you know, atoms um, produce molecules and et cetera, et cetera. Atoms to molecules, you know how it works. Um, it's just weird, bro, and it gets bigger and bigger, you know, bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, here's one thing I was thinking about, bro. Okay, so I seen like this fucking porn video of like um this trans man um who looked well, it was a video of a trans man getting fucked by like these two guys. But here's the thing about the trans man. He or whatever you want to call him. So trans men are essentially just women who think differently. They think outside the box. They don't want to. They're women. They're anatomically in the category of women, you know, but they think differently. But anyways, it was weird because he was getting fucked and like it was weird because like it's gay sex, dude. It feels gay because the trans man looks like a regular guy, but he's got a pussy, and it's just so weird, bro. Like the implications for that, you know, it's just I don't know. It's just weird because it's technically not gay to watch and jerk off to, but it feels gay, but it's technically not gay, and like it's just I don't know. God, I want to be a trans man. I want to see what it's like to be a trans man. Just for science sakes. It just seems interesting, you know. Um, but yeah, the whole notion of unregulated copulation is something that has really caught my mind, dude. Um, it's so funny. I'm kind of like just going all over the place right now, but like communism, um, there's like this misconception that the United States is anti-communism, and you have to ask yourself, why are we anti-communist? Is it that we are ideologically opposed to communism, which, or is it that, you know, I mean, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. The United States was founded on the principles of communism. And what I mean by that is you have two types of founding fathers. You have the Hamiltonians and the Jeffersonians. The Hamiltonians are your modern day Democrats. The Jeffersonians are the modern day Republicans. Think of like back in the 50s, like those fucking racist dudes holding signs saying race mixing is communism. I'm like, it is communism. You're not lying. That is communism. But you act like it's a bad thing, you know, like because like think about this with segregation. Um, the ultimate inevitable conclusion of communism is the destruction of race. Like, think about it. Like Eisenhower integrating the public schools in Little Rock, Arkansas. Like, oh, that's bad. I don't like that. No. Or like you're like, yeah, I support I support integrating. I support, getting rid of segregation. But you got to think about it. Like, okay, black boys and white girls go to the same school. Over time, the white race ceases to exist. That's why the Nazis hated communism, because communism is race mixing. Communism is the idea of total unity. But here's the thing. We should not care about our physical appearance, about our tribe, or our physical appearance, both of which go hand in hand. We should not care about that. We should care about the mind. The mind is all that matters. Like for instance, today never mind. But the mind. Okay, yeah. So, plus at work, there used to be this guy that worked here named Greg. He was pretty. He's a really cool guy. I like Greg, man. He's a cool guy. And anyways, he retired or he left or whatever, and a new guy came working named Dwayne. And they're doing like roughly the same job. Anyways, here's what's interesting. They're both black, and and when I went in this morning, they were having the meeting. I got a few minutes late, but I was there, and they got one of the dudes was talking about how he used the word he. He's like, he got upset when I took the pallet jack from the truck, whatever. And I was like, wait, are you talking about Greg? And then he looked at me confused, like, what do you mean? Greg hasn't worked there for like 2 years. I'm like, oh shit, I mean Dwayne. Because it was racist. Because I assumed, it was unintentional racism, and it's just like, but it shouldn't matter. Like, the color of somebody's skin or the tribe that they are should not matter. All that matters is their character. Like, I would rather live in a world of people of different tribes of good character than live in a world of people of the same tribe of bad character. All that matters is character, like MLK said. Like, Brazilians are really nice. I remember in college, I was rooming with this Brazilian dude and his friend, and what's so nice about Brazilians is they like when they're in the United States and they know that like here's what's so cool about Brazilians, bro. Like I remember these two guys, I knew them, they're from Brazil, but I would go over to their table to eat lunch or whatever at the cafeteria, and before I'd go, they'd be talking in Portuguese, and when I'd come over, they'd transition to English so that I could participate and I wouldn't be excluded. I'm like, God damn, that is nice. I remember asking, like, why'd you guys switch languages? It's like, oh, because you're sitting here, we want you to be able to, partake in the conversation or whatever. I'm like, damn, fuck, you guys are nice, man. Like, these Mexicans don't do that, bro. I fucking hate languages. I hate the existence of other languages, dude. It's like, there's some Mexicans where I work at, and they all speak Spanish, and I'm like, bro, this is the United States, man. This is United Nations territory. We speak English here. Shit, let me get a popsicle. Hold up. These are good. These are only $1.25. You get like 25 of these for $1. It's pretty good. But like Spanish, it just makes me mad because I can't be included whenever they talk to each other in Spanish. I'm like, bro, yeah, just pretend I don't exist. Because you know damn well I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. Mexicans, I'm not trying to generalize. I'm saying these specific. Just they speak Spanish and they speak English. They could speak English to each other, but they don't because they prefer to be secessionists. They prefer that I not be able to. They prefer to not join the Union. They prefer to have their own secessionist land. You know, whatever. I don't want to shit on Mexicans. I don't even want to generalize, because I hate generalizing. Like, dude, my car got fucking, a while back, I might have talked about this earlier. My car, like, I was in a fight with my brother, and my car went in reverse, and it hit the muffler or whatever, and these Mexicans, some of our neighbors just drove by, we're like, no, fuck it, no big deal, whatever, you know. And these Mexicans, like, stopped on their way to, like, do some lawn work for some people. They stopped, got out, and try to help me. They didn't have the tools to help, but they got out and, like, pushed and everything. I'm like, god damn, bro, you guys are nice. Damn, thank you so much. It's just nice, man. I like people like that. I want to live in a world with people like that. People of good character, you know. Not people of bad character. Not people who breed animals. That's another thing I want to talk about, dude. Breeding animals is so unethical. People who buy animals, like, you should not buy animals, because all that does, when you buy an animal, all that does is create incentive to breed animals. And the problem with breeding animals, the reason why it's considered unethical, is because it neglects the already existing animals who exist in shelters and live horrible lives. They were forced to exist, and here you are breeding animals for money. You are unethical. You are on par with, like, the slave traders from the 1800s. You need to be exterminated. You need to be just exterminated. People like that. Take veganism one step further. Why have biological children when there are plenty of orphans in shelters, orphanages, who you can just rescue? Why have biological children? If I have biological children, I hope I only have one or two, maximum two. I would not go over two. One would be ideal, so I can, because if I'm ever a future political leader and I start talking about, like, one-child policies and whatnot, I need to lead by example. I'll be like, hey, look, this is what I follow it. You know, leaders lead by example, bro. Like that movie, The Alamo, with whatever. The dude, he picked up that cannonball. You know, he did it risky, whatever. But teeth are disgusting. Like, hey, get out. Oh shit, I should have brought him in, shouldn't I? No. Oh, that's good. What is that for? I don't know. But yeah, the Great Society. I don't believe in families. Like, I don't believe in households and families. I think everyone needs to take care of everyone. The government is your parents, not these people who created you, but the government. That's the Great Society of the future. It's funny, what I was talking about earlier, and I didn't finish this, is that American Like literally, like half, the majority of founding fathers were communists. I mean by that is like federalists. Federalism and communism are the same. The idea that power should be centralized. That's communism, you know, because decentralized power, that's how you get like states' rights, national sovereignty, whatever you want to call it. That that's anti-communism. Communism, all it is the centralization of energy. No matter what anyone fucking tells you, it is the centralization of energy. It's not workers owning the means of production. No, man, because what workers own the means of production? I talked about this earlier. I don't know if I uploaded it, but like, if workers own the means of production, they can be secessionists, meaning they can have a toll road and have people pay to use that toll road. Now they become the corporations. No, that's why Lincoln had to invade. That's why he had to take Vicksburg, man, because Vicksburg was essentially a giant toll road. You know, people couldn't send their the Mississippi River is supposed to be public domain, but the Confederates were like, nah, bro, you're gonna have to pay taxes. You're gonna have to pay us if you want to use the Mississippi River. And Lincoln was like, nah, bro, that ain't happening. You fucking, you know. Marx was not a communist. He did not understand what communism is. All communism is the centralization of energy. Think Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was the most basic. That's like the most basic communist visionary. Lincoln, what he did. I don't know what to talk about, man. Atoms. Okay, here's what's interesting. It's currently 1824 right now. I was born in the year 1800. It's currently 1824. James Monroe's the president right now. I was born when John Adams was president, and then Thomas Jefferson became president, and then James Madison became president, and then James Monroe became president, and soon James Monroe is about to leave being president. I'll be 81 years old when Tombstone happens. I don't know. Existence is strange. It's weird, man. Like, it's hard. It's just so weird. Existence is so weird. I mean, I think I'm in a simulation, dude. I mean, either there's only two possibilities to existence, or awareness. Either, you know, you came about intentionally or unintentionally. But here's the thing. Through progress, intention always emerges, which intention could lead to creation. I mean, there's so many reasons, like technology getting more advanced in the future. I mean, I just can't imagine what technology is going to look like with like video games and whatnot in the future. I remember when Skyrim, I first played that game. I was 11 when that game came out. I remember watching that game's trailer on a TV at GameStop when I was a kid back in like 11, or this was maybe 2010, 2011. And I was like, damn, that's cool, because it was first person. And, you know, Call of Duty was first person. That's how I was into that. But it was like, I was also into like kind of like medieval stuff, like fantasy, Dark Ages, whatever, and they had that. I'm like, wow, that is so cool. And dude, what's so crazy is I remember playing Skyrim. I remember playing Skyrim, and at my before I even knew what it was, I was at my cousin's house, Clint, in Nebraska. I was at his apartment, and his girlfriend was pregnant at the time, and I was playing Skyrim. I had no idea what it was, but I remember it was we were somewhere in the Rift, somewhere there. And anyways, fast forward about 13 years, or yeah, fast forward about 12, 13 years, I'm at his apartment again, watching his fucking son play Skyrim, who was it's just weird now. Like, it's just strange. I took a picture of it too, which is kind of cool. It's so sad. I might never go to Nebraska again. And, like, it's just sad. I mean, I got family up there, but I really only went because my grandmother lived there. My grandparents lived there, but my grandmother's never going to live there again. So I really do. And all my dad's biological siblings all live in Texas. Like, I have no biological relatives that live in Nebraska. That is weird to think about, honestly. I've been so attached to that state, and now it's like it's just gone. I mean, I still got my dad's step family, who I consider as much family as anyone else, you know, because I mean they are. It's not like, you know, it's sad. I mean, because like my dad, you know, when he died, well, he kind of like broke up with his girlfriend before he died, but you know, my dad, like, here's the thing, like, I don't know, far, my dad's stepdad, my granddad, I mean, dude, I get so sad to think about far. God, I miss him, bro. Uh, I just get sad, bro. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah.